See a lot of propaganda, a lot of bullshit. But let's get straight into it, chat. I know what time it is. Wish there was audio, but there is no audio. This is the video. Quavo and Streety. I want to know what you make of this video, chat. Okay? I'm going to play it. I want to read the comments. Actually, let me make this a little bit bigger on y'all screen. Hold on. Make this a little bit bigger for y'all. Yeah, I can see it. Tell me what is the takeaway. Actually, you know what? There's no audio in this. Let me narrate it. Let's play from the beginning. Okay. So, chat, this video starts at a very awkward position. By the way, make no mistake about this. Streety's team sent this to TMZ. 100%. If this video had existed before, it would have been shopped. Quavo and Streety would have knew, if they were still together at the time, that it was being shopped and how to handle it. I don't think that Quavo had no idea it was coming out. I personally believe that this video came out because after the breakup and some of Streety's antics, some people started to look at Streety and say, you ain't have to do all that. You were kind of wildin'. Quavo didn't look too bad. And here's the thing about women. Women bask in being the victim. They don't like when people got split opinions. Nah, I agree with her. And then some people say, he's a victim. Women like where it's universally, they're the victim. So all the shit talking they do instantly goes to a lot of boo-hooing and crying. Trust me. So I believe after the recent happenings that shit, even though we over here looked at Quavo like, oh, Quavo, you do look a little weird, but this and third. But bro, you should know what type of girl she, blah, 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 blah. I think Streety's team had to put this out to contextualize the relationship with Quavo and also paint him as an abuser. Except, and I'm going to ask my chat this, do y'all think he's an abuser from the video we are watching? I'll play it right now. Let's start from the get-go. There's a bag that is right here. It's marked Call of Duty. It's sitting on an elevator. Okay? She grabs it. Quavo looks to stop her. So let's watch this. She grabs it. I don't know if she was trying to take it away from the elevator. I don't know if Quavo was loading his stuff onto the elevator to leave, but it looks like she's removing it from the elevator. I'm only commenting what I'm visibly seeing. He looks to try to grab the bag. He's kind of tussling. Look like he's preventing her from leaving. I'll give you that. Look like also she might be trying to throw it, and he's desperately trying to not have her have control of the bag and do anything with it. Also, let's keep in mind, right here, which you can't really see, and also I don't think this video does a good job of showing, I may have to go to TMZ website. She swings at him. Now, we live in a woman's world, chat. A woman could spit on you, stab you, shoot you, slap you, break your shit, whatever. Your reaction has to be none. I spoke to many women this week while discussing this incident, and I said, imagine if that bag, which I think a lot of people are assuming is Quavo's, it says Call of Duty, unless maybe she's into that. Imagine it has some prized item or something that Quavo owned. And for whatever reason, we don't care what the argument was, she grabbed it, was either trying to take it, trying to break it, or trying to remove it from his possession while it seems he's trying to go somewhere. What is the appropriate measure to handle that situation? Ask many women this. If I have a bag with all my valuables and a woman grabs it because I placed it down, they grab it and they look to throw it away or break it, is that person an abuser if he tries to stop that person from doing so? You'd be very surprised at the answers I got. Some people said, doesn't matter. You never touch a woman, period. Some people say, let her do what she want, handle it in the aftermath. And some people say, well, no, you could defend yourself, but you have to be gentle with her. Very complicated, very complex answers. I want you guys to be the judge as we're watching this shit. Look, I think it's at the very beginning. Look. This video doesn't show everything. They were into it already. Right here, she's swinging at Quavo. Look, she's swinging at him. By the way, one thing I realized, women unilaterally, while always talking all that shit, they think swinging at a man is par for the course. You're supposed to know how to handle that. So when a woman swings at you, you have to be equipped and trained with Muay Thai, like Jay-Z, to duck, block, like evade somehow, but you never could strike back. She swung at him. Again, I could pull up TMZ footage, the full one, because mine's slightly cropped. I didn't even notice it when it was cropped. But right here, she swings at him. Let's look. Look, he backs up. Let's go back to the motion. He backs up. Why does he back up? You'll see her hand come over like this. Look. Right there. She swings. He backs up. She looks to the right. That's the case. She goes to grab it. At that point, I don't know what's in the case. I don't know what her intention was, but he seems to be concerned that she has possession of the case. He rushes back in. He tries to kind of hold her. By the way, I'm also looking for any instance where it looks like he struck her. He's trying to hold her, trying to wrestle that case away from her. He's holding on to her arm because she switched it to the other arm. She's clearly trying to go that way. He's trying to keep her this way. Looked like she was about to throw it. It's only in one hand at that point. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure we don't miss a fucking beat. Right here. And he pulls her back in. And it gets to the ground. And I ain't gonna lie. It's like a fumbled football. The way that nigga got in there and used his shoulders. You know Quavo, a D1 athlete. He got that fumble straight from Streety. Now he secured possession of it. And here's the thing why I was concerned. And this is why I advise no male to ever even when you know, sometimes your girl will be like, oh, she hood and she like play fight with her nigga. Don't play fight with a female. If you're asking me, Quavo did not strike her yet, didn't hit her, didn't mush her, didn't do anything that would hurt her. They were tussling, absolutely. He did use his weight to try to wrestle away the item. But from here on out, Streety went from being aggressive to now being, you hurt me. She's on the ground and doesn't get up. And then Quavo, who was just involved in the situation, has to then try to figure out, like, he's trying to clean it up. Look, she's on the ground. She won't get up. Look, he's looking at her, not trying to touch her. He's probably telling her, yo, get up, get up. He's looking at this item that's in front of him. He maintains the whole time to keep the item right here. And at this point, he sees the security camera. My bad. The elevator opens to some floor, or opens to the same floor, who knows. There's a guy standing there. By this guy's stance, I'm assuming this thing is white. Because nobody stands like this with their feet wide open with their hands in their pockets and this guy's white. That's facts. Quavo knows the camera's recording. He's probably trying to check on her, but also probably not trying to touch her. He grabs his bag, and what I could assume is his case. He moves it, sees she's not getting moving or whatever, opens the elevator again, or sends it to a floor, and then he grabs both items. The door opens, and he tries to put the case to hold the door that she could leave. She eventually gets up. She's about to get up. By the way, he hasn't touched her, but it looks like he's communicating with her. He hasn't touched her since she fell. She picks herself up by holding the railing, and she's kind of limping, and she kind of walks out. She doesn't say anything to him. Okay, we can pause. She doesn't say anything to him, and that's all we know. Is Quavo an abuser? You see, this is a very tough conversation to have. Because the law of the land says you should never be physical with a woman, which I kind of agree with. But also, it gets conflicting when it says Again, I'm hypothetically discussing these things. I don't know all the facts. I'll give you an example. Outside of probably like 4 humans in my life, there's nothing that matters to me more than my cars. Now, if a girl, any girl, was trying to fucking fuck up my Lamborghini, got a pickaxe, about to go crazy on it, and I grab her, trying to stop her. And at that point, when I grab her, trying to pull her away, get the axe out of her hand or whatever the case is, if at that point she like falls and then she's like, "Oh, you hurt me," did I abuse her? So I guess the question I'm asking here, let me be very direct. Did Quavo try to restrain her or did he abuse her? Because I think there's a very fine line these days. I think I think people say you should never put hands on a woman, but there used to be a saying that says you could, don't hit a woman, but if she's trying to hit you or she's wilding out, you could try to restrain her. I think in 2021, restraint is seen as abuse. Preventing her from breaking your shit or doing bodily harm to other people or doing or fucking up or damaging whatever you got, prevention is almost seen as assault. Quavo didn't hit her, didn't punch her, didn't mush her. He did wrestle with her for a bag. But that's where the conversation comes in. Is any, like, again, I'm asking questions. I don't even want to make a determination. Is what he did abusive? The reason why I won't answer it is that for the same reason why Saweetie put this out, Saweetie put this out to be an excuse for abuse. Not an excuse, but like an example of abuse. Again, I'm not going to defend this situation, and I'm not going to put any indictment on what happened there. You guys be the judge. But I will talk about the situation overall. After seeing what Quavo is going through, why are these rappers wifing these chicks? Y'all tell me. Why? Streety put out a video that basically, that in her only reason of putting this out is because people were not really killing Quavo for cheating on her. They were actually saying, "Yo, wait, why are you doing all this extra shit?" All right, cool. Y'all gonna defend him? Bet. Now I'm gonna drop the video showing that he abuses me. A woman is usually the downfall of a lot of successful men, and I'm not gonna defend Quavo's action in that situation. But it also brings me to my man Flight. Flight. I don't know if you ever see my videos or if you ever hear me, but let me give you some advice. Advice that I probably should have given myself and I should have took myself a long time ago. There's a lot of great men and there's a lot of talented individuals who are male that are inevitable to get ruined by a woman. And usually the commonality in all those situations is that love blinds you from the truth. Flight, if you see this, I'm speaking from experience. let me give you some more insight. I've seen a video recently where Flight was, if you don't know, he was with this girl. She's kind of toxic. And I've been with toxic females. Trust me, I don't think no one matches the toxic level of someone I've been with. But in that toxicity, I think his whole fan base was saying, yo, whatever, you should get rid of her, blah, blah. And I think he came back around and said, no, I fuck with her. I love her. Like, she makes me happy. I'm going to stay with her. I'm going to just give him a warning and a cautionary tale. And this is from experience. As a black male who's an entertainer, I learned this because I remember people told me this and I didn't want to believe it. When a woman starts to throw out certain type of verbiage, saying you abused her, say you did this, say you did that, irreconcilable. It's over. That's my advice to Flight Reacts. I think the girl he's with mentioned something and called him an abuser, basically saying he puts hands on her. You're a black man in America. The game is over. I'm telling you that now because I've seen things about myself when I didn't want to acknowledge certain things and they were non-retractable. I guess that's what I could say. Not because you stay with Shorty means she could retract it. Every time they think about you and Shorty, they're going to remember what she said. That you beat her ass. Just remember that. So I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm just saying not because y'all stay together means that people think that that wasn't said. I'll leave that alone. It's not my problem. I've gone through mine. Flight has to go through his. And I've always said in life, experience is the best teacher. It's the only one that gives you the lesson after it gives you the test. I could never tell him anything that he'll listen to me. But he'll go through it just like we all have. Yeah. Returning back to the Streety situation. I'm really wondering how the industry's gonna take this one. They canceled Tory for something he claims he never done. And I hit up a lot of people that's familiar with the industry and shit like that. My bad if you see my nose running. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little sick. That's the angle I really cared about. And if Streety is abused, my prayers go out with her. I'm not here to decide that. That's not my job. She could go to a judge if she wants that to be decided. But I looked at that whole thing and I said, this is interesting for Quavo. I bet Quavo regrets this whole relationship. Quavo and Saweetie, as I keep telling y'all, was the number one relationship for women on the gram, on Shade Room, talking about they had a dude, just spoiling them, and the nigga was being able to bend to their every wish. And, as I categorize Saweetie is nothing but the City Girls, the Uptown version. Let me give you the difference. In every neighborhood, you have the Uptown girls and you have the hood bitches. The hood bitches, they just ratchet. The Uptown chicks, they ratchet too, but they think they're bougie ratchet. So you have city girls who are talking about nails did, hair did, my pussy talk. They're fucking for their hair did and their nails done. That's it. Then you have the Uptown girls. They're fucking too. Just some Birkins. High level bag. They're the 5-digit type of girls. You fuck a city girl for $300. You gonna fuck one of these uptown girls? It's gonna cost you 10 grand. Same shit. They're all really using money as a stature to fuck. If you spend certain type of money, you're the type of guy I'm into. That's what they're all saying. What Saweetie say? You buy Birkins? We like you. The city girls, well, you get my nails. Like, wait, you want me to, like, you got to get my nails did if you want me to do this. Okay, cool. You got to get, okay, cool. The total fee for her came to $800. Then you pay $50 for the motel you're banging her out in. That's it. They're all the same girls. So they're trying to appeal to this little fucking audience. And I get it. Not mad at it at all. But niggas like Quavo was caught up in that. Quavo was the example of the quote-unquote perfect relationship, the nigga playing his role. And I look at this, and I look at niggas like Moneybagg Yo and Uzi, and I'm like, man, I hope y'all niggas got your head screwed on straight, because this could be out too. Somebody said, how is this different from prostitution? Well, it's an interesting thing going on nowadays. The women are the ultimate prize. And most of these women are just like fake, made up, build a body type chicks. And when you hear what they're saying that the standard of men that they want to deal with are people with money. This is all fueled through society. Nigga pay for their OnlyFans, nigga pay for their like private videos, nigga pay for this, nigga pay for that. To the point that these women have assigned values to their vagina till they start saying that their pussy is talking. Till they actually just say, yo, listen, man, if you want to fuck with me, I need a bag. I'm so resistant to that type of shit. I remember it was one girl's birthday. She hit me up and she said, I think I hit her up and be like, yo, when we gonna hang out? You know what she said? Where's my gift? It's like these girls only see us as walking fucking credit cards. I just can't still see the chick. I just couldn't. Anyway, Ruby Rose is literally a porn star. You blame social media. It's all of this, man. It's sad. I'm just wondering how they're going to treat Quavo. Because we see how the DSPs do. They don't fuck with 6ix9ine. They don't fuck with Tory. If they treat Quavo like that, it's over. This video looks bad because, again, it's a woman. What nobody says is like, yo, we need to, like, again, I'm not saying this is a situation for this. But nobody says, yo, we got to have a real conversation to tell women, like, yo, listen, stop getting into it physically with dudes. Because a dude can't do nothing. If he does anything, even if he goes like this, he assaulted you. Fulio responded to Ace. Send me the song. If the DSPs blackball the Migos because of this, their career is over. They're looking to drop Culture 3. They want support. If the DSPs pick this and say it's an abuse situation, this is why I also put the DSPs back into the picture. I say, yo, look at how y'all have been selective. Y'all picked out Tory when we don't know the facts. Now y'all got a video of Quavo. Are y'all going to still playlist Amigos? If they're not playlisting Amigos, Amigos is done. DSPs run this whole shit. I think only an idiot would wife Saweetie after this. I also think Saweetie made a misstep. She's gonna realize she's gonna like you know how Meg Thee Stallion was constantly bothered by dudes who basically say, "Yo, bro, like we not mad at you coming up, but like we felt you tried to sacrifice Tory or you're lying on Tory." I don't think this works out well for Streety. People are not gonna really just all support it. People gonna be like, "Yo, bro, like this was kind of scummy. You try to sacrifice that nigga." I spoke with somebody who is very intimate with how the world works when it comes to these type of video. And they said, listen, Ak, let me tell you how this works. More than likely, Streety's team either had this video or know where it was and has known this for a while. By the way, this video isn't new. It is weeks or months old. The person then said to me, here's the actual confusing part. Because Quavo is supposed to know this video is out there somewhere. And because of that, he should not fuck with this individual. So I said to the person, I said, Quavo didn't do anything to provoke her. He said, well, Quavo responded to her on the gram. Keep in mind, she embarrassed him on the Justin LeBoy show. She fucking went on Twitter tweeting about him and shit. They're now saying Quavo provoked her by Quavo responding. Dealing with a lot of these women is like being castrated. They got you by the balls. They snipped it, bro. You can't do shit. You can't do shit. Somebody said, "Wait, what is Twitter? Wait, what is Twitter doing? Is Twitter siding with Saweetie or Quavo?" Somebody said, "Tweety." No, Twitter ain't siding with Sathati. It's called Streety, brother. Really? I'm shocked about that. I got the Rona, man. What the fuck? It's divided. Well, do y'all think this video helps Quavo then? Because it might show some nuance to the situation. Because if you don't see the video, Streety might come out and say, yo, Quavo just beat my ass. You watch the video, you're like, yeah, he was a little rough in trying to wrestle the thing away, but he never hit you. He ain't punch you, he ain't push you. He just was grabbing and pulling something that you had in your possession. Somebody keeps saying that Sweetie's swung on Quavo. Nobody cares, bro. If you don't want to be considered a woman beater in 2021, if a girl has a gun, you gotta let her kill you. You can't do nothing, bro. If a girl shoots you, you just gotta be like, all right, just kill me. You can't win. Let me say this to Streety. My nose running this shit. Yo, Streety, you can't rap that well. After this little hype you're getting for this Quavo shit, you're gonna realize that this little moment of clout was not worth all the bullshit you were doing. It's not going to get people to like you more. You already are winning in the field you're going to be winning in. You appeal to the uptown city girls and the uptown hot girls that think they're above the ratchetness, but they think just like the rest of them. You're appealing to that crowd already. But if you think that you're about to gain new audience or get people who like Quavo to not like Quavo and fuck with you, you're going to realize, just like Meg Thee Stallion, that there's a lot of nuance to some of these situations. Nobody's here ever advocating for a man hurting a woman, but in all these situations we're seeing now, with a lot of transparency, it looks a little funny. It looks funny in the light. You release this video for people to look at Quavo as an abuser. Yet everybody's looking at the video to say, where did he hit her? But of course, for some people, and I'm pretty sure that's why I'm reserving judgment, some people are going to point out, well, getting physical at all with a woman is abusing. Somebody said, check what? Shade Room is definitely siding with Streety. Well, actually, it's half and half. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Somebody said there's a video, a female reactor. Let me see. Okay, where the fuck? Who's the female? Let me try to bring this up. Unfortunately, when it comes to these topics, I can't even go in all the way I want to go in, just because they're going to be like, yo, act, you misogynistic. You know what I mean? It's like, again, we do treat women like they're almost like little kids. Like, yo, a chick could shoot at you. Like, let's just hypothetically just play this out. A woman shoots at you, then you slap the shit out of her. You know what I'm gonna say? Bro, she only shot at you once. The fuck you slap her for? Nigga, she wasn't shooting when you slapped. Like, bro, why could you just walk away? Just think about it. A woman shoots at you, misses. You walk over to her, slap her. Yo, why'd you do that? Nigga, she stopped shooting. What are you doing? Yo, you're an abuser. This shit is kind of iffy. That nigga was trying to get his property. Give me my shit. Get the fuck off of my shit. Once I get my shit, I don't give a fuck about, I'm not trying to hit you or nothing. Give me my shit. I seen some of these feminists on here. They were like, oh my God, he's preventing her from leaving. I'm looking, I'm like, is he? Wait, no, he's preventing her from leaving with his shit. He don't give a fuck if she leave. You're leaving with my shit. You see when chicks try to, like, you know, they try to put a narrative around it. Oh my God, this is like kidnapping. Like, yo, he's like preventing her from leaving. Like, yo, no man should prevent a woman from being where they don't want to be. You could go wherever you want in this fucking world. Not with my shit. With my game? No. To keep it real, when she was walking out the elevator, he didn't give a fuck where she went. As long as she ain't touched his shit. Look. I don't know if she got, look. Wait, I had it on my Instagram. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. When she's leaving, he didn't give a fuck where she went. Look right here. He looking at her. He back up like, I don't want no problem with you. Go ahead, man. Saweetie might be a hooligan. Yo, this is why, the way how Streety acted, bro, is exactly why. Yo, you ever had a girl that be acting like she like playing rough with you? Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. The minute you breathe on her, look how Streety was acting. Look how Streety was acting like she was with the shits. Look. Give me the shit. Give me the shit. Give me the shit. I'm grabbing it back. Grabbing it back. She wrestling that nigga like she's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look. It's like she's Triple H, Kurt Angle. The moment he got control, she act like she can't get up. Because women are the best at acting like they want to fight. And as soon as something happens, oh, you hurt me. And then the next thing they say, I'm calling the cops. The moment she lost control of the bag, she's ow! Ow! Yo, I guarantee, I wish they could have found the fucking, wait. This echo? Hold on. Wait, is that shit back? Why is there echo? Hold on. On hide all. Oh no. Actually, this is way slow. Is there echo? Oh, I'm good. Chat, the moment she lost the fight, or not the fight, let me not even say fight. Lost the tussle, the tug of war. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me. Sweetie, I'm gonna keep it true with you, yo. Let me just say first and foremost, I don't respect or defend, and I won't defend abusers. I looked at the situation. It does look like you're trying to take, and again, I might not know all the details, so I still reserve judgment, but it looks and appears like you're trying to take property that belongs to him. While I don't condone a man hitting a woman at all, I do condone a nigga trying to make sure his shit don't get stolen. And you tried to take the nigga's shit, he tried to keep his shit. And this is where it looks disgusting upon you. The moment you fucking lost the little tug of war, you got in victim mode and you sat on the ground and looked like you were in pain and like that nigga just beat your ass while he sat there trying to defend his shit, but looking at you like, yo, you were just wrestling me like a whole fucking alligator 2 seconds ago. Then when it opens up and there's a nigga outside the door, you on the ground, like that's why Quavo's looking a little panicked like, bro, a nigga outside, he gonna see her on the ground probably crying. Why you do that, Quavius? Y'all are the best of fucking playing victim. Instead, I'm probably glad you released the footage on Quavius because it proves that if anything, you can't spin this into he just beat your ass. He was trying to keep control of his item. And Streety, these are pathetic examples of you trying to spin a narrative and trying to sink homie's career for your own advancement. Speaking to people who would be in the know, they say, yo, this video, guarantee TMZ paid for, like, TMZ didn't have this video in the tuck. Someone shopped this video to TMZ recently. They paid between, like, approximately $50,000 to $100,000 for it. If they had this video all along, it would have dropped. They just got this video. Why would this video just automatically come out now? Why now? Who would this benefit? We have to ask these questions because Again, while we are not good, like, I want to be very delicate. We always will side with a victim, but we won't ever ignore the possibility when someone's trying to run with a narrative. And Streety, it appears you're trying to do so. I think she put this video into the ecosphere and said, oh, niggas gonna call this nigga an abuser. Yeah. You know why? Because after she told the world he cheated, people were still split half and half. All right, man, I guess, yeah, okay, even if he did cheat, like, why you had to go violate that nigga on that show like that? Yo, why you had to do that? Yo, you a what? Oh, word? Y'all not all gonna get my back because when my nigga cheated? I bet. I'm gonna put the video out where he beat my ass. Except he didn't beat your ass. He wrestled his belongings away from you. Because, honestly, it looked like you were trying to break the shit. A woman like Streety, very foul. I keep telling you, and remember what I said last time, down to the very, very end. She thought about how she could sacrifice that nigga for her career. And if you think this wasn't a play or a ploy to do so, you're very incorrect. Now, let me also be very clear. Because when I seen this video, I also thought about other things. And by the way, for all the people who idolize situations or relationships like this, please stop. For all you bitches on Twitter who are broke as shit, Section 8, looking for stimmies, I remember when Saweetie started talking that fuck shit about if a nigga can't get him a Birkin, send him to the streets. And I told y'all, I'm rich as fuck. And I won't get no bitch no Birkin. And y'all said, well, nobody wants you. Bitch, I'm rich. I'm cute. If you didn't know. You hear what Jay-Z said? Ain't no fucking ugly billionaire. Neither a millionaire. You bitches who are broke as shit on Twitter, I told you the game. But y'all didn't want to hear it. Because y'all wanted to idolize this fake-ass relationship. Stop putting stock into these bullshit relationships that are only for show. I told you, this relationship was for Saweetie to get a career. When they were together at first, she was considered whack. Now, she's considered talented. She rode this fucking mantra, oh, if a nigga don't get you this. Niggas, let me tell you this. If a bitch needs you to get her a motherfucking thing for you to be with her, send that hoe back to where she belonged to. And you hearing it from a nigga who could buy anything a bitch could say. When a chick pull up on me, bitch, you gonna see millions of dollars in cars. You will not get a bag. I'm not none of these niggas. I'm only telling you that not to flex. But somebody with some money got to tell y'all that, because if we listen to Lil Baby, and we listen to Future these days, and we listen to Moneybagg Yo, and even Uzi, they're all saying, oh, we'll buy you the biggest Chanel, we'll buy you titties, we'll buy you this, we buy you that. I told y'all that shit is cap. These niggas are capitalizing off relationships. The relationship is part of their image. So that's why they rapping that way. But for the regular hoes you running into, all y'all chicks on Twitter could hate me like y'all want to hate me. Bitch, I made more than your whole family tree could make, and I won't get you a bag. Pussy is free. Why the fuck am I buying bags? I'm telling you this is a fact. These rappers doing it, they're fake relationships to get all of y'all constantly talking on the Shade Room, a platform with damn near 30 million people. Y'all want to idolize two people together and believe in this fictional shit that don't matter. Quavo and Saweetie been beefing from what I've been hearing like Bloods and Crips. They've been beefing like me and Rory. But if you watch it on fucking Shade Room, you'll keep calling this shit the perfect relationship. There ain't no perfect relationship. And that's where all y'all lame ass hoes and lame ass niggas get off. Y'all watch the Shade Room and y'all think y'all watching perfection. Y'all judge the niggas that you meet in your vicinity to standards that don't really exist. Y'all watch these things and y'all put y'all soul and y'all wants and y'all desires into it. If you ask all these bitches on Instagram and on Twitter, all of them got opinions now. If you ask them 3 months ago, what's your favorite, what relationship you want to be in, they would say they want to be in a Saweetie and Quavo relationship. They see this video and they're fucking shocked. None of these relationships are fucking real. I'm telling you this. They're not real. After a while, like, nigga, I be telling you I'm on the media side. I've seen niggas say, yo, I'm about to just chill with Shorty to get on the Shade Room. Nigga, I know for a fact. Yo, you know why 6ix9ine ended up fucking Selena? To get on the Shade Room. Like, nigga, we talked about it. He said, Act, you're the only blog covering me. I want to get covered by the women. I need to, like, but at that point, he was doing a lot of crazy shit. So, like, Amber Rose ain't sliding his DM till later. All right, cool. Who's the chick who fucking everybody? All right, bet. She want clout. You want the Shade Room? Match made in fucking heaven, bro. I be telling y'all the facts. Y'all want to hear it. Y'all be on the Shade Room like fucking jerking off to these fucking relations. They're all fake. They're all fake. So when you see them fighting and shit like that, because they're trying to coexist and act perfect when shit ain't really perfect. All this shit happens, and most of these relationships, they don't even end amicably. Like, the amount of, like, all these people be trying to sell each other sex tape, all that type of shit. I just got word of some sex tapes that exist that never came out. And I guarantee if people hear the couples that were involved, they'd be like, oh my God. Like, no, they were the perfection. No, they fucking weren't. Again, for all these dumbass motherfuckers who keep believing this, like, I love Shade Room, but y'all keep believing this type of shit that's just like beating into your brain. Relationship goals that you see on the gram, like, look at that bum ass nigga Derek Jackson. They're all lying to you. Oh yeah, like, yo, you know me, I would never cheat on a girl. That's the nigga cheating the most. Oh my God, relationship goals, these two. Oh, stop it, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop putting your hopes and dreams in these celebrities, yo. Like, they're human. And that's the point I'm just trying to make. They're human. If you were shocked that Saweetie and Quavo are beefing like this, you're a fucking idiot. Get off the internet, turn off your fucking phone, and walk outside. No matter how good two motherfuckers look together, no matter how much money people have, everybody lives a regular life. We all breathe the same air. Me, you, Jay-Z. Niggas would have thought Jay-Z and Beyonce was relationship goals. So you realize Jay-Z was fucking some mid-ass white chick. Mid. She's like a 6.3. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, bruh. I'm not here also acting like I'm above anything. I'm just trying to tell y'all that when y'all look at things from a fan's perspective, y'all be idolizing things that just ain't true. And that's about it. Streety, man. I don't know if I can rock with Streety with these antics. Let me further address it. Let me go to Streety's page. Streety, I'm gonna just forecast your career right now. I seen you switch your shit to Money Mike. You're trying to like give off this image like you a pimp. You're like, yo, like I get it because it's the hot girl summer shit. It's the like city girl shit. I get it. You're the uptown version of them. All I'm gonna tell you is this is lame. I'm gonna tell you why. The audience that you're trying to appeal to, you already got them. if you really want to go mainstream, you got to be loved by both. Same with niggas. That's why niggas get in a lot of relationships. They want to go mainstream. They already got all the niggas who think they're a shooter, they're a killer, they got 30 bodies. They got them believing it. When they want to cross over, look at Moneybagg Yo. Look at like it's one of the reasons why Youngboy keep getting a new girl every week. Like, you got to get a girl. That's just how it goes. I think Saweetie's just isolating herself to like a bunch of chicks, and I think the dudes who could rock with her, I don't think they will. And maybe that doesn't matter for her now, but I think just like Meg Thee Stallion, a lot of those dudes gonna have resentment for her. If you look at the current crop of female musicians, niggas hate them. I'm gonna be honest with you, niggas hate them. Will they bop to they saw in the club? Yeah. But niggas hate them. Niggas hate Cardi B. Niggas hate Meg Thee Stallion. Niggas hate Saweetie. Like, they're so to the left, just trying to like, they're trying to be the female future shit, except niggas just ain't gonna fuck with that shit. Somebody said I look sick. I think I might have the wrong number. Somebody said well, I think people like Nicki. Of course, people like Nicki. If people don't like Nicki, it's because of her attitude. But like, people love Nicki. Like, Nicki's not in this current crop. She's not in this current crop. I just hope, for everybody's sake, please, Quavo, Future, Uzi, Moneybagg Yo, please know what y'all are doing and take Quavo as an example. Coi Leray took Trippy's clout. Danny Lay setting up the baby. I fuck with the baby because he don't do too much. The baby don't do too much. When I look at Uzi singing to this chick, like, yo, Uzi be promoting the City Girls more than he's promoted Eternal Take. Like, I was like, go look at Uzi's story right now for the last day. He promoted like 2 City Girls records. I'm like, yo, Uzi never even promoted Eternal Take this way. Nigga can't stop telling you, yo, you're the best ever in the world. Oh my God, I love you so much. Oh my God, you're my heart. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's a little concerning. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little concerning. I don't know. Hey, I ain't saying people can't be in love, but this is gonna be a tough summer because I think women are their new thing is trying to cloud up while violating a dude. Like, they're almost getting props for like going hard. You feel me? Like, it's like, yeah, violate that nigga, man. Like, the way Saweetie went is like, that's something we're giving props to. Like, yeah, violate that nigga. I don't know. What about Mulatto and 21 Savage? I seen 21 Savage like write like almost a love letter on his Instagram story. I love 21 Savage. Like, I looked at it, I said, why is he doing that? Like, I don't know why. Like, the rappers in hip hop just don't look player no more. They look like they're all like fucking fiending for these girls. It don't look like, there was a time where it looked like say the Jay-Z's, like the top rappers, like all the girls wanted them. Like, these rappers, they're fucking thirsty. Desert thirsty. They're like, it looks so obvious. Yo, I bought her 3 cars. I hope she gets with me. What? I've never seen a current crop of rappers where I can't point a rapper out that got all the chicks on him and he's like just taking his pick of the litter. It's usually these rappers are all simping, bro. Like they're thirsty as fuck. Like, really think about it. Even Future doesn't change. You hear Future's new music? Somebody says, little TJ. Man. Somebody did make a point. Rappers in the early 2000s, they were just seen as bachelors, almost like pimps. Rappers in 2021, all the notable ones, except for a couple, all have girlfriends. All of them. Except for Drake. But you know Drake got baby mama, so. Future got a girl. Hey, Boogie got a girl. Uzi got a girl. Moneybagg Yo got a girl. Quavo had a girl. Well, I guess he's not single. All of them, it's like relationship niggas. I don't know, man. Just a little confused. I'm just a little confused. Fortnite boy, I'll give you that. Youngboy probably the only nigga who never posts his girls. The girls post him. The rest of these niggas, like, no disrespect. Why be in the mirror posting his girl more than he posted his album in the last year? Like, he posts his girl more than he posts his music. Namir's in love, and I'm happy for him. I don't want to be no nigga who's just hating on love and shit like that, but that nigga been like promoting the shit out of his relationship more than his album. That's the new rappers we have. Youngboy probably the only one. Youngboy, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, might look crazy again. Ever since Ugly Guy got a girl, that nigga just disappeared. I remember XXXTentacion told me before he died. He named me 3 rappers. He said, these niggas gonna be relevant because of their girlfriend. Because all these niggas worked to get a girlfriend, not worked to be a lit rapper. And all 3 of them niggas, they were never to be heard from again. X was right about that shit. X, listen, you were right, bro. My nigga Namir promoted his girl I think his girl might be more lit on the gram than him. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hilarious when the women in rap are the new pimps. Saweetie puts Money Mike as her profile picture because she's looking like, I'm pimping now. Y'all are just hoes. It's a better look for her. Oh, somebody just told me this. Have y'all seen that nigga Lil Nas X? I don't even want to put him on my screen, really.